Today we're talking about how negativity bias is affecting your project management. Well, what is negativity bias? It's a psychology term, and it means the phenomena by which humans give more psychological weight to bad experiences than good ones. As a matter of fact, researchers show and assert that negative emotions have an impact close to 3 times stronger than positive ones. So if you think about projects, on most projects, things don't always go right. As a matter of fact, things can change and things typically go wrong. So that can yield bad experiences for a project manager. It also can set up their negative bias and infect their wisdom. Well, how can that be done? In what areas? Well, sometimes it's seen in these areas where it can impact analyzing data. Well, think about it, coming to a conclusion about data after a bad experience. Maybe seeing data and saying, oh, well, the last time we did that, this happened, and it may be negative. Or maybe concluding that the data will lead to something negative or bad. Also, managing team members. Maybe if there is a team member that is causing bad experiences or disrupting the team, maybe coming up with some negative or bad outcomes, then that would set up a negative bias and again make conclusions for the next scenario or other team members. It also can impact when communicating with stakeholders. Again, maybe in the past they've communicated that things weren't going well or there were going to have to be some changes, and communicating that to the stakeholders. Well, if that yielded a bad result or bad experience, then again, that's going to impact them. So let's talk about some tips on how to balance optimism versus cynicism, the positive and the negative. So if you think of a balance where maybe if all of these bad experiences are being 3 times stronger, then we want to assert and we want to build in ways to add more positive to balance those psychological negative biases. Well, how do we do that? Well, number one, you probably hear a lot about the people you surround yourself with. So surround yourself with positive people, people that feed you encouragement and inspiration. Also have more positive experiences by listening to positive music that inspires you, gets you motivated. Watch positive music or videos, listen to inspiring people who speak. Travel to positive places. Could be, some people are inspired by or love the beach. Maybe some people love the mountains or outdoors events. Enjoy nurturing food and even drink. Some people love to relax and de-stress by having a cup of tea. You also can reframe the situation that you're going through. Again, think about that situation and what happened and reframe it so that it can be positive. It doesn't necessarily mean that if the series of events happen again that it may yield negative, but program and set up how that could be positive. Physically write down those negative or bad experiences on a piece of paper and throw them away. I tend to write them down and burn them. And that seems to somehow get them out of my memory, out of my brain, and just have a little ceremonial getting rid of or releasing. And also set positive intentions. I set positive intentions for projects I have or big initiatives that are important to me because I like to visualize how I want it to go and how I want it to end. So if you need some additional resources and even a tool that can help you have good experiences on your projects to alleviate or minimize the negativity bias, then sign up for our software now at projectmanager.com.